This is going to be one interesting matchup here. We got Friar Juan Roman going one-on-one with Adrian Quest, and what a young talent Adrian Quest is out of the School of Hard Knocks. Going up against a former world heavyweight champion, though, as Friar Juan Roman.
Adrian Quest just has that it factor. He just has that wow factor, and you're going to see it in this matchup. He has, I don't know what you'd want to call it, but any other word, but just that swag, and you'll see it tonight.
I got a question for you, Brian. What kind of factor is it going to be, though, in this match? It's supposed to be one-on-one, but Archimedes is on the outside.
Well, I'll tell you what, Friar Juan Roman, he uses all of his weapons in his arsenal, and Archimedes is one of those weapons. He'll use it to his advantage. The timing, everything, Juan Roman, he always has it down perfectly. That's why he was a former world champion, and you'll see it tonight when he's in trouble. You'll see Archimedes come in and interfere and give him that aid if he needs it.
Top rows like applied here by Friar Juan Roman and Adrian Quest. High flyer. Has to use that quickness and that agility against Friar Juan Roman. Friar Juan's just crazy.
He is crazy, but that's what makes him good. He's crazy in that way that he wants to win, and he's rabid, and he's going to do whatever it takes to win. So he's unpredictable.
Without a doubt, he's got a very unorthodox and a very unique intelligence to him that I've never seen from any other competitor here in the Empire Wrestling Federation. One of a kind, Friar Juan. I don't even know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I really don't.
I don't either, but all I can tell you is he's had great success here in the Empire Wrestling Federation, so the formula works.
Hey, you're right about that. You can't be a former world champion for being a slouch, and Friar Juan Roman is far from being a slouch. This man can get the job done in the ring as he's stomping away to the back of Adrian Quest.
He's grounding him right now, which is the right strategy. When you're going up against a man who can fly, you want to keep him grounded where he's not comfortable and where he doesn't want to be.
You know, inconspicuous by his absence is the gigantic Balthazar, not here tonight. But like I said at the top of the match, Archimedes is here. He's on the outside, and he could be a factor if Friar Juan Roman wants it to be.
You wonder if, Balthazar's not here. You kind of wonder maybe if Friar Juan Roman's taking this match a little lightly.
And you don't want to do that against a guy like Adrian Quest. As Friar Juan goes to the cover here, only gets a 2 count. Adrian Quest has been able to pull out some upsets.
You can see right there, he pulls him up. He thinks he's got this match easily.
One thing about Friar Juan Roman, we call him crazy, we call him insane, we call him intelligent, smart. But one thing too, to add to that list. Whoa, wait a minute now. Head scissors by Adrian Quest.
He nearly threw him right out of the ring.
Another attribute that we need to throw onto that list for Friar Juan Roman is he can be very cocky at times.
Cocky and vicious.
And that is not one of those times, by the way. As Adrian Quest hit that drop kick, Friar Juan went to the outside. Archimedes consoling him. What's Adrian Quest gonna do? Whoa, psyched him out. Friar Juan and Archimedes said, I don't think so.
There's that intelligence we were talking about. Friar Juan Roman saw the dive coming, moved out of the way. Smart strategy. Didn't let Adrian build up that momentum and get the upper hand in this matchup.
Adrian Quest was building up a lot of steam. You stop that steam, you got to restart all over. Wait a minute, Adrian Quest, suicide dive to the ropes. Friar Juan caught Adrian Quest.
He had it scouted.
Oh, back first into the ring post. Oh, again into the ring post.
And that steel is unforgiving. Adrian Quest is going to be feeling that in the morning. That steel on his back, on his spine.
Just like many matches that Adrian Quest has participated in here in the Empire Wrestling Federation, he's given up a lot of weight and height to Friar Juan Roman.
But he definitely makes up for it in heart. Adrian Quest will never quit on these fans, and he'll never quit on himself. He's going to keep going until that bell rings.
Now Friar Juan Roman letting the fans get to him is behind the referee's back. Archimedes on the outside was attacking Adrian Quest, but Adrian Quest is attacking right back.
And there's that fighting spirit of Adrian Quest.
Look at Archimedes grabbing the boot of Adrian Quest and pulling him back to the outside.
Yeah, we discussed earlier that Archimedes would be employed at the right moment. This might have been that moment.
He's He's an opportunist, is Friar Juan Roman, and so is Archimedes. And they got a great opportunity at the 19th anniversary extravaganza 1 week from now in Covina, as Friar Juan Roman and Archimedes teaming up as the Friars to be one of the 4 tag teams that are going to be in the EWF Tag Team Championship match, going up against the Von Dooms, the Rebel Renegades, and the EWF Tag Team Champions Connected, which consists of Tyshawn Prince and the Mega King. The Mega King's going to be in our main event tonight up against the Baby Bull.
And that's going to be one great matchup. Let me tell you, that's 4 real physical tag teams.
Friar Juan Roman trying to get under the skin of the fans.
There's that cockiness you were talking about, Wade.
Very arrogant Friar.
He is in control of those matchups. We can't argue with that.
Face first into the middle turnbuckle when Adrian Quest.
Adrian looks dazed to me. I don't know how much longer he can last at this rate. He's taken quite a few shots already.
Friar Juan with a shoulder into the midsection. Driving that shoulder in again.
Looks like he's breaking his ribs.
One thing about a high flyer, actually it's about any competitor, is if you take their breath away, you take their oxygen away, you really can't do much, especially if you need that for high flying moves like Adrian Quest needs.
Absolutely. Friar Juan Roman knew he had to come in here and ground him, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Friar Juan's got that knee placed firmly between the shoulder blades, pulling the arms back. Well, now he's got a handful of face. He's trying to mangle the face there of Adrian Quest.
He's sending this young man a message right now. It's not just about winning the match. It's about hurting him physically.
You know, one's going to wonder, too, is it also trying to send a message to the other 3 tag teams in that title match?
I believe so. They want to show that they're willing to do anything to win the titles. And really, who wouldn't? Those Empire Wrestling Federation tag team titles are some of the most prestigious in Southern California.
Without a doubt. Going back 19 years, the Empire Wrestling Federation. Most prestigious promotion in Southern California.
Without a doubt.
You know, I'll go on record. I'll say EWF is the most prestigious wrestling organization in all of California.
Absolutely.
Friar Juan, Adrian Quest in that corner. Friar Juan now, Irish Whippo. With such authority in the corner, charging it on with an avalanche splash.
That was quite the avalanche splash. I don't know if Adrian Quest is going to be able to continue. He's breathing heavily.
Friar Juan now goes for the cover, hooks the leg, 1, 2, no, only get a 2 count.
That was close, very, very close. Friar Juan wasting valuable time here, though. He's giving time for Adrian to recover.
Friar Juan, he's got to be on his opponent, especially in 1 week's time going into that championship, tag team championship match. Friar Juan cannot afford to have a loss before that. He needs a victory.
That would be a big morale drop if he lost this matchup, especially with how cocky he's been approaching this one.
And especially earlier tonight, we saw Archimedes lose his matchup against RJ Ruiz. Can you imagine if both members of the Friars lost tonight? How much of a mental disadvantage that'd be for them going into that tag team championship match next week?
Yeah, but if anybody could overcome it, it would be Friar Juan Roman. He's very organized. He's very calculating and intelligent. He's a master manipulator.
What a kick there by Adrian Quest right to the face.
Regardless, they'll be ready next week, I guarantee you.
Nicely done, Adrian Quest from the apron back in. Goes for the cover. Oh, only gets a 2 count.
What a near fall.
What a match this has been. It'd be even better if Archimedes wouldn't have gotten involved earlier.
Absolutely, it would have been a fair fight.
It has still developed into a pretty nice competition between these 2. Adrian Quest now, whoa, standing moonsault.
Look at that athleticism, that's amazing.
Only got a 2 with the cover.
Unbelievable.
Have to admire the heart and the courage of that young kid, Adrian Quest.
He doesn't know he's any smaller than anyone else, I'll tell you that. His heart is as big as anyone out here.
Adrian Quest now with Friar Juan trying to go for a suplex. Friar Juan is able to stop him.
Ladies and gentlemen, 10 minutes have expired. 5 minutes remain. 5 minutes.
Snap suplex by Friar Juan, goes for the cover, like it's a 2 count.
Adrian Quest is sticking in there. You got to hand it to him. He will not give up.
I got to ask you, Brian, next week, 19th anniversary, EWF, what match are you looking forward to the most?
Well, like you pointed out earlier, we have that great championship matchup next week between Richie Slade and Mike Mays. To me, that's the match of the night right there. Who wouldn't be super pumped and excited to see the 2 champions go at it?
American champion versus the world heavyweight champion, title for title. One man will walk out with 2 championships, and there must be a winner.
That's unbelievable to me. We will see a title change next week.
What would happen if it was a double countout?
I guess we won it then.
Kind of goes to that whole saying, there must be a winner though, right?
Yeah. Well, you never know. Anything can happen in the EWF. We might have a no DQ stipulation come in.
Never know. On any given Friday here in the EWF.
Absolutely.
Friar Juan now goes for the cover, hooks the leg, and Adrian Quest only gets a 2 count. And Friar's giving it his all right here to try to put away Adrian Quest. What's Friar Juan going to do here? Climbing up in that corner on the middle rope now. Watch your head, Friar.
I don't know how smart this is. This isn't his offense.
The reaction to Friar was priceless, but Friar,
you could tell he was uncomfortable the moment he got up there.
He crashed and burned. Friar Juan back up to his feet. Adrian Quest now charged him with a clothesline with all of his weight into it. The back elbow. He has to put all of his weight into it just to be able to get Friar down.
And he did it.
Quest goes for the cover, gets a 2 count.
I thought he had him.
That was close.
Like you said, he put all of his energy into it.
Adrian Quest holding on to that middle rope there. That separation between himself and Friar Juan at the moment. Both been back up to the feet. Friar Juan went in for a clothesline. Adrian Quest ducked it. Adrian Quest now got that spinning heel kick right to the back of the head. Hooks the leg for the cover and gets a 2. And Archimedes is on the apron now.
Here it is. We talked about it. Friar Juan Roman has probably plotted this out.
Wait a minute, Adrian Quest now. Oh, got a shot to Archimedes, but Friar Juan Roman jumped Adrian Quest from behind. An Irish whip. Oh, chest first into the turnbuckle in that corner. Friar Juan now with Adrian Quest. He's got him up. Oh, holy diver. Makes the cover.
And that's the checkmate right there. Friar Juan Roman is the ultimate chess player, and he just showed you there tonight. He used all the tools in his arsenal, and he found a way to win as usual.
I like that analogy about playing chess, because Archimedes was used as the perfect pawn in his game of chess tonight.
Absolutely.
Friar Juan Roman gets a victory over Adrian Quest. Next week, the Friars in the Tag Team Championship match at the 19th Anniversary Extravaganza.
And what a physical battle that will be. And now these guys have a little momentum going into that matchup. You would have to consider them one of the clear favorites in that matchup. And with Friar Juan Roman's intelligence, anything could happen.